Welcome. You've reached the SABR Asian Baseball Committee and SABR Baseball Card Committee um, virtual Zoom talks. Tonight, we have two very special guests from Japan. We have the CEO of Mint, um, Tatsuo Shinke. Tatsuo has worked for Baseball Magazine, better known as BBM, one of the premier baseball card company in Japan. He has also worked for Upper Deck, and he has been in the sports card industry since the year 2000. So quite a long history. We also have from Mint, Chen Liang, who is the director of imports, and he's going to help out with translation should we need any help. Um, we're not going to start right away with the questions because I'm still letting people in. As so, what we'll do today is I will start with questions, just to get the conversation going, and Shinke-san will tell us about the history of baseball cards and, more importantly, what the current market is in Japan right now for sports cards.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's great to be here today. Yeah, Japan's baseball market is growing so far. Especially recently, Shohei Ohtani is wonderful. So, yeah, great. Yeah, right now it is great for us.
So let's start at the very beginning because I think a lot of our guests probably don't know anything about Japanese baseball cards. So can you tell me briefly, when did baseball cards first come to Japan and what were they like?
Oh, the first baseball card was called Menko. It was a kids game. There are several styles to play this game. I showed some pictures.
Second,
Do you,
he's going to share a screen.
okay, so we have to hit out how to share a screen.
Okay.
Could one of you smarter people tell me how to do that? Robert,
Okay.
I have to
I
set
see
him as
Robert.
Yeah,
a co-host.
continue.
Oh, okay. Looks like the room setting doesn't quite allow it, or the setting is off right now, so we can't share a screen from our side.
Yeah. Where's
Ryan,
the,
if you set him as a
where's the
co-host, that should work.
Jacob, are you doing
Yeah,
that?
No, you
okay.
have to do that.
Okay, where do I hit the button?
Uh, Hover over his name and click on more, and it should say make co-host.
No, I'm not getting that. But more than
Okay.
In
Let's
the
continue.
participants window.
All right. That's
okay, got
okay.
it. I got it. I got it. Hold on. We got it here.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
I want to explain how to play this Menko. Basically, Menko is similar to trading card. It's kind of smaller than trading card. And how to play? A player plays their Menko on the ground, and other player throw their Menko onto the opponent Menko. And if the opponent Menko flipped over, thrower win and get the opponent Menko for a point. Yeah. It's kind of scary rules. If you lose the game, you lose your Menko. Yeah. But in early 1980s, I played Menko in my childhood. It's very unique style trading game, and after that, Menko, several Menko was printed, and other trading card styles collectible were printed, but none of them lasted long. In 1973, a snack company, Calbee, produced Pro chips. They sell potato chips with baseball cards. It was a huge hit. I bought this product a lot in my childhood. And this series continue to this day and are widely recognized the original baseball cards in Japan.
When did the first modern baseball cards come out?
Modern baseball cards. In 1991, a publishing company, BBM, began producing baseball card without potato chips. Mr. Martin Kinnard from Los Angeles was the advisor of BBM. So first BBM's baseball cards were already solid. Yeah, very good correction.
And is that the birth of Japanese sports card industry? Is that when people started to collect seriously and the shops started to open up?
Yeah, it's a BBM was a turning point. They began producing pro wrestling card, sumo card, and other companies started soccer card, football cards. Yeah.
Hmm. What are the major brands right now?
Of course, BBM is still biggest brand in Japanese sports card market. And traditional toy company Epoch followed BBM. Their animal figure, Calico Critter, is widely known. I think, yeah, I guess it is popular in the US too. They started, do you know Calico
No, I
Critter?
don't know. What are those?
Really? Wow, small door, small, yeah, no,
Okay.
small figure, animal figure. Yeah.
Okay.
These figure wear clothes and they have house and something. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It's girl's toy.
画面共有。
So are there big differences between Japanese baseball cards and American baseball cards now, or are they very similar?
It's very similar. There are autograph cards, serial numbered, insert cards, jersey cards are in Japan because BBM and Epoch are running from US brand like Topps Upper Deck.
Okay.
And difference, autograph cards are very popular. I think it is same with US market, but in Japan, facsimile signature is still so popular. BBM's facsimile signature looks like Topps refractor parallel.
Hmm.
Facsimile. Yeah, I want to show.
You can share your screen now if you have pictures.
Okay, thank you. Oh, these are Menko cards. Now they are graded. Yeah, these are facsimile signature. There are color variations: silver, gold, blue, purple, red, and something. And BBM sometimes produce cute card to attract girls like this. Yeah, this is character collaboration, player illustration, and his autograph. Team
Are
mascot card is common in Japan.
Are these insert cards in a regular pack or are these a separate series?
Oh, these are insert card. Autograph card. Autograph is insert, but team mascot card is subset.
Hmm.
It's very easy to get.
Okay.
And these type of cards, different style. Ceremonial fast pitch cards are very popular in Japan. And they produce some baseball related people like dance team. And this man, left side, is player's private photo. Yeah, they are trying to attract girls, women fan.
Hmm. Let's skip ahead. So most of your customers, are they still men? When
So,
you at Mint, your customer base, is it the majority of men or are you successful attracting women as well?
uh, not yet. Most of
Okay.
customer are men.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very difficult. But we sometimes set a booth around the stadium. There are many women customers. Yeah. In the
Okay.
stadium, there are so many women, but most of them are not interested in sports card yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I've noticed when I've got games in Japan, there are a lot more women fans in Japan than there are in the United States.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Let's talk a little bit about the history of the sports card industry in Japan. Where was the first sports card shop in Japan?
Or Joe, the first Japanese sports card is Joe's Sports Card. It was it opened in 1992. It was located in Meidaimai, close to Shibuya. It was very small shop, but the store owner, Mr. Hiroshige, is a great guy. He is also a musician. Yeah, yeah, he is a very unique guy.
And how is the from that one? I actually lived about a mile away from that shop when I lived in Tokyo soon after it opened. By pure luck,
Oh,
that's where I moved to Shimakitazawa area. Um, from that one shop, how has the sports card industry grown? How many shops are there in Japan today?
today.
Today, yeah.
Today, sports cars shop are not so many, less than 50. Yeah, but there are so many TCG gaming card shops. It's, I think it's over 800 in
Hmm.
Japan.
And do they carry any sports cards or just game or just gaming cards?
They're, they sell just gaming card.
Okay.
Yeah.
In terms of monetary value, how big is the sports card industry in Japan?
Oh, yeah. I think we should compare to TCG. Totally Japanese sport trading cards retail market is about $25 billion. It's huge, but I think sports cards is only 1 to 2% of the market.
Has that grown a lot in recent years?
Yeah, sports card is growing, but TCG is also growing so fast because of Pokemon and One Piece. And there are so many TCG titles in Japan. They are not so popular worldwide, but there are so many. small products.
Hmm. Let's see. When I lived in Japan back in the early 90s, and I was about 30 years old, it was very strange to see guys my age in a sports card shop. Is that still the case? Is it still kind of unusual to see older guys in baseball sports card shops? Or is it okay now to be there?
Yeah, it's changed so much. Yeah, especially after COVID-19. First, collecting Pokemon cards is not strange. It's very popular. And Otani boosts this trend. So yeah, it's more common
Hmm.
to collect sports card. For example, our store's location were changed. Some of our stores are in same building with big brand like Nike, Adidas, and two of our stores are in same building with Gucci, Chanel, Louis Vuitton. Yeah, it's luxury shopping mall. Yeah, I wanted to expand the generalization of sports cards so far, but clearly it's proceeding.
Hmm.
And now I wanna expand share of sports cards.
You said before there's about 50 sports card shops in Japan today. About half of those are mint shops, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, correct. We have 25 direct managed stores and 7 franchise stores.
Hmm. So we have a question from the audience. If you go over to Japan as an American, a tourist, how easy is it to find sports cards?
Oh, in Japan,
Yeah.
yeah, please visit our store first.
観光目的で日本に来たら、どれほど探しやすいですか？スポーツカード。
Yeah, I think most of tourists come to Tokyo, and we have 8 stores in Tokyo, so it's very easy to find our store.
Yeah. Yeah, I found the same thing is you don't find sports cards in convenience stores very often in Japan. You really
Oh,
have to go to a sports card store or sometimes a bookstore to get them.
どこでもある感じか、それとも、わざわ
uh,
ざ探さないといけない。
yeah, I think it's not so easy to find our store, like to find convenience store. Yeah, but most of our store are in popular shopping malls,
Mm.
so it's not so difficult to find.
So in your stores, what are the most popular sports? Is it baseball or something else?
Oh, baseball. Yeah, Japanese baseball is still most popular product in Japan. But after 2023 WBC, MLB is growing so fast. If 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 we can get more MLB product, I think the gap will become too very small.
Mm.
Major League is so popular now.
How are the Tops brands, the Tops NPB, how are they doing in Japan?
Yeah, Top started and to sell NPB product in since 2021. Yeah, that's great. They're great. thanks to the Topps brand, the total market of sports cards are growing so far. They produce a lot of new collectors. Their marketing strategy is awesome. I haven't seen such a great marketing in this industry. And there is another good point. Tops is growing in Japan market, but also other brand BBM Epoch are growing with Tops. Yeah, Tops did very good way to grow Japan's sports card market. And they began to sell products in convenience stores since 2021. Other brand didn't sell in convenience store because it is very difficult to sell product in convenience stores. They have rigid rules and they often return product to the manufacturer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very hard to continue to business with convenience store. I guess first year, second year, it was very difficult to sell product in the convenience store, but they didn't give up. Now it's popular. I think it's more common to buy products in convenience store. Yeah, I really respect this point.
Interesting. Are Japanese collectors into graded cards the way they are in the United States?
Oh yeah. Before the COVID-19, grading is not so popular. Yeah. Some of our customer didn't like grading, and sometimes they break grading case and put the card into own top loader or magnet folder.
I do that, yes.
Yeah.
So, and now are more people investing in graded cards in Japan?
Yeah. Now PSA have Japan branch. They can grade in Japan. It is very popular that most of their customer are TCG collector.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
PSA の
Do you
オフィスが設立されてから、どれぐらい経って普及されたんですか？
Yeah. The PSA started their business in Japan since 2017. But first 3 years, it doesn't work well. Yeah. It's very difficult to get order. We worked together, but yeah, our order was so small at that time before COVID-19.
Interesting. I want to talk a little bit about the vintage baseball card market in Japan. One of the things I've always been surprised at is how hard it is to find vintage cards in Japan and how most Japanese collectors don't seem to care about old Japanese cards. Can you discuss that
Uh,
a little bit?
yeah. To be honest, I don't have enough answer for this. Yeah, I think the US has great culture collecting vintage card. I sometimes visit US card show, and even young people are interested in vintage cards. That's great. Yeah, I wanna. But in Japan, Yeah, vintage card market is very small. Mm. I I want to change this culture, but yeah, so difficult. Because maybe now Shohei Ohtani is so amazing. It is very difficult to find better player in the Japanese baseball history. So yeah, everyone knows that. So it's very difficult situation. So I would like to ask how to change this culture.
Yes, some of the Roberts who are watching tonight, all at least three of us here, all want to do that. Um, we have a question from the audience. The person asks, when somebody signs to an MLB team and leaves NPB, do the popularity of their cards go up in Japan, or do they go down because they're no longer playing in Japan?
選手が大リーグ
うん、
に行くことが決まったら、
あ、
そういう NPB カード自体、値段が上がるから。
うん、yeah. Yeah, I have. Yeah, of course. When superstar declare to go to the major league, price their NPV card price goes up. And when they had a contract with the major league team, price goes up again. Yeah, but it is thanks to American collector and overseas collectors. There are so many investor type of collector. It's a big reason, I think. I would like to share our picture and oh, it's price of Shohei's iconic BBM rookie card. Yeah, you could buy this card only $2 in 2013. But now, yeah,
Wow.
one, yeah, 1,850. Yeah, that's amazing.
That is amazing. Wow.
I just want to add here, not only do their cards go up, they get like new sets made of them. So we have like Munetaka Murakami going over to the Sox, I think, right? And as soon as that was announced, or not as soon as it was announced, but like a month later, they're already coming out with a memorial set for him, which was pretty surprising to me. I mean, he's not dying or anything, but you know, he gets a new set. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have any other images you want to share with us? Any screen shots?
This is the last one.
This is the last one. So I have a feeling, based on the comments I'm seeing, that there's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of questions. So I'm only going to ask one more question, and then people can ask you questions. Okay? So
Okay.
my final question is, what do you think will be the future? What is the future of sports card industry in Japan?
Oh, yeah. Of course, it will more popular and more general, expanding market. These are also our mission. And I deeply believe that this hobby helps people enjoy sports even more and make more friends. It make people's interested in sports last longer.
Hmm. You bring up a very good point. So I want to ask a follow-up question. In Japan, how does the sports card industry bring people together to make friends? Are there meetings or groups that get together? How does that work?
Yeah, first at the store, actually, correct. In our store, there are store manager and staffs. They can talk about sports deeply. Your customer can come our store anytime and they can speak about sports. They are lovely sports, so it's very fun time. Yeah, there are many young staff in our store, but yeah, all the generation can talk about same thing. That's wonderful. When I worked for a sports card shop when I was uh, 22 years old, 24 years old, but we talked a lot with over 50 years old guy, 40 years old guy, and some of my customer was CEO of their company. Yeah, that's amazing experience. Yeah, sports and sports card bond us.
Hmm.
そう、飲み屋みたいな雰囲気だと思うんですけど、どう
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a bar atmosphere. So yeah,
That's
nice
great. I
place to
like
come and hang out. あとはイベント。
Oh yeah, even yeah. We have some event player meeting autograph session in our store.
Hmm.
There are many legendary baseball players and soccer players came to our store and they held signing sessions. That's a great chance to say hello to legendary players.
Hmm.
So the fans, they come to our shops and they of course they get to meet their, favorite player, but they also get to hang out with other fans. So that's another way that we bring them together.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. All right. I'm sure we have plenty of questions. Who wants to go first? Seriously, there's nobody who has questions? Oh, I see Jason. Jason, go right ahead. Go unmute yourself.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Rob, thank you for hosting this, and Tatsuya, thank you for being here. My question is, in the United States, I would say a lot of baseball card collecting is very much dominated by interest in rookie cards. And I'm wondering for Japanese collectors if there's a lot of special attention paid to rookie cards or if that's less of a big deal.
Okay. Yeah. Rookie card is, of course, popular in Japan market, but I think it it isn't so popular against US. US market respect rookie cards so much. Yeah, that's great culture. I hope Japanese collector respect rookie cards more, but it is still not great
So
because in the US a lot of collector grade rookie card, Bowman rookie cards, Topps rookie cards, but basically Japanese collector don't grade uh normal regular rookie card. Of course, they grade Shohei's rookie card, Yamamoto's rookie cards, but last year's rookie cards, 2 years ago, basically they don't grade those rookie cards yet.
Thank you.
アメリカと比べたら、日本のカード業界、隆起カードがそこまで重視されてないんで。
まだね。
じゃあルーキーカード以外、何か。
Okay. Yeah, Japanese collector love autograph cards so much.
Hmm.
Yeah, they always care about autograph card. Yeah. How many
Autographed.
autograph from the case? It's very important point for them.
It's
Thank you.
very difficult to get players' signatures in Japan. It's
Yeah.
not like here where they don't sign at the ballpark. They don't have that many baseball card shows in Japan, so it's very difficult for the average fan to get an autograph unless it's at a card shop or on Yahoo Japan, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So, so, so you can buy great prospect rookie cards very cheap price now. Yeah, there are many great prospects in Japan market. They will go to the major league 4 years later, 5 years later, but still these are cheap.
Okay. So we have a question from Dave McNeely. Dave, it's great to have you here.
Thanks, Rob. And thank you, Tatsuo. Um, I actually have a billion questions, but we'll keep it really to one right now. And it's the one I asked in the chat. Hideo Nomo, left Japan after 1994, and he has not had a card from a Japanese company since then, other than some autograph cards that Topps did this past year. And it's really unusual because other players who've gone to the States have still ended up having cards in Japan. Do you have any idea why he's not had any cards? Was it his idea or is it the card companies?
Oh, yeah, it's a great question. Japanese manufacturers try to get his autograph and his card so far, but Hideo Nomo's and his former Japanese baseball team, Kintetsu Buffaloes, are didn't have good good relationship. Yeah. Suddenly Hideo Nomo moved to US, Dodgers. Yeah, it's a very bad news for Japan's baseball industry. So yeah, it's yeah. I recommend BBM Epoch. Yeah, you should make Hideo Nomo's card. And they tried, but Nomo's team didn't say yes. But
So, so you mean Kintetsu didn't say yes?
didn't say yes. Didn't. Yeah. But last year, Tops finally made his autograph card, NPB autograph card.
Yep.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, we couldn't believe it. Yeah.
I just like them to do one that's cheaper and not an autograph card.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Bob Lapidus, you're up next.
Hi, Tessa. Good to see you. It's been a
Oh,
while
see
since the
you. Oh,
national.
yeah.
Question:
See you.
the autograph, not the order, the memorabilia cards. When I was buying Otani rookie, a couple of Otani 2013 with his memorabilia card. Oh my God, game used, and then it took me like 6 months to realize these aren't game used. These are just authentic, I guess, off the rack, jerseys. And I was wondering, why don't they have, or do they have them now, game used glove, well, uniform pieces and cards, and it's really just standard issued jerseys, maybe.
Yeah. They used to get game used first in 2000, but yeah, it's they maybe I guess it's difficult to get game used now. It's they don't they don't say clearly about that.
Mm.
It seems like it'd be much more exciting to own a card that has an actual game used piece, and I would be more excited as a collector.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they should get game used. Yeah, it is not impossible. Yeah.
Mm.
絡みでしょうか。
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. It's a program issue with team contract with
Oh,
something.
I have a follow-up question to that one. In
thank you.
MLB sells the authenticated equipment after a game. What happens in Japan? Do they sell game used equipment or is it never released by the teams?
Yeah, sometimes Yahoo charity auction sell game used jerseys. But this type of chance to get memorabilia game used item are very limited. Yeah. Yeah, it's very difficult to get game used item officially.
Do we have another question?
MLB がやってるような販売って、日本ではそんなに成長してない気がします。じゃあ、
Dave, do you want to ask another?
Sure. You had worked for Upper Deck. Was that when they were doing baseball cards in Japan in 2000 and 2001?
Yeah, no, I worked for Upper Deck 2009 to 2010. So yeah, I joined to Upper Deck and they lost license, MLB license,
Yeah, yeah.
NBA license. So it was so sad for me.
I was just wondering if you knew anything about when they had the NPB license in 2000 and 2001.
2001年に日本プロ野球ライセンスを持っ
Ah,
たから、なんか不思議です。
yeah. 2000 when our Japanese company helped Upper Deck to get NPB license. And it was great item, but they quit to produce them very quickly. They
Was it?
couldn't. Sorry.
Go on. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, they couldn't get autograph and jersey or bat. They only get spike and balls. So the product didn't have enough power to sell a lot.
Okay. All right, thank you. I've been wondering about that for years, to be honest.
Yeah.
Does Mint sell a lot of cards overseas to American collectors?
Oh yeah. In Mint Mall.
Yeah.
In the Mint Mall, yeah, we export NPB singles and boxes.
We also sell a lot of cards to Americans in Japan. We just opened a store in Okinawa too. So, I mean, the guys from the base They do come to our shop pretty often there.
Interesting. Interesting. Now, do you sell Japanese cards or American cards near the base? What's the
Oh,
biggest seller?
both.
Both, yeah.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
Do you think there be a market in the mint shops if we brought over like Gaudi Ruths or T206 Thai Cobs? Would there be a market in Japan for these high-end US cards?
Yeah. I wanna I wanna try to sell those vintage US vintage cards in Japan. Yeah. But now I guess mm, no one sell this type of cards in Japan market. Yeah. We should try.
Are they be too expensive for the current market?
Yeah, expensive. Yeah. Otani's memorabilia. We can sell Otani's memorabilia if those are very expensive.
Mm,
But Japanese people don't invest other thing so much.
interesting. Interesting. Do we have any other questions before we wrap up for the night? Don't be shy. We got a couple minutes.
I thought I saw Robert Clevens raise his hand.
Hey, Robert, you want to chime in? You have to unmute yourself.
Is that okay now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Oh,
How's everybody doing? It's been a
Robert.
fun show.
hi.
Mr.
Hi, Robert.
Hey, how are you? So,
Great.
yeah, I know, because I brought some over. We were trying to sell, some more vintage Japanese cards in Japan. Do you know of the ones that sell? Are they mostly Americans buying from either Mint Mall or in the store? Or some Japanese are also interested. I know after Mr. Nagashima passed away last year, I know they're selling some of his cards, but I didn't know. In general, I think mostly Americans are the ones that are interested in those.
Yeah. Japanese for Nagashima-san.
Yeah,
Nagashima-san are so popular. There are some Nagashima-san collector in Japan,
yeah,
Japanese people. But older player than Nagashima-san, it is very difficult to find those type of collector. Yeah, it is. Yeah, American collector buy some vintage cards. Yeah, Japanese vintage cards from our mint mall.
yeah. It seems more people in America who collect those cards, they know the old players like Kawakami and Oshita and the guys from the 50s and even before. They're really interested in that. And I know when I lived in Japan and was working, at the card shop in Tokyo, most Japanese, they kind of laughed because they said, "Oh, it's before I was born," and they really didn't either know the history or have that much interest, in the much older cards. But yeah, hoping it can, more and more. I know there are some people that collect certain older cards, either Calbee cards from the 70s or older ones, but yeah, not like they do here. Here there's I think more vintage Japanese collectors in America. So
Yeah, yeah, I think mm, we need some good strategy to
yeah.
make Japanese vintage card be great in Japan.
Has anyone thought about doing some kind of a bigger auction? Like, because in the US, there's so many auctions every week, big ones like Heritage, REA,
Yeah.
tons of stuff, obviously American stuff. But in Japan, I don't remember ever seeing a big auction that has, there's just not, I guess, enough material, either vintage or modern to, I don't, to do something like that. I don't, does Mint run, do you do auctions too or no? Like your own,
Uh,
yeah.
no, not yet.
Yeah, I
Maybe
wonder,
we should
yeah,
launch the auction.
yeah, kind of
Mm.
like Golden has it, because I know you work, I think, with the Golden auction sometimes, and they have their own website. So I didn't know because in Japan I don't remember seeing any catalog or big auctions. I know there's
あ、
not
そうなん
enough
ですか。こう
material
い
for
うで
older
かい
stuff,
有
but
名なオークションハウス
yeah,
あります？
Yeah, yeah.
that would be
No.
nice someday to have, you know, either a
Yeah,
big
there are
art show.
no, sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, there are no big auction house in Japan.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, maybe we need big auction house
yeah,
in Japan, and those auction house should sell vintage, Japanese vintage cars.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah. I hope someday.
yeah, if if we launch the Japanese auction house, could you help me?
Of course, I'll be right there.
Oh, wow,
If I
that's
can
great.
find your office again downstairs. Yeah. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, I will try
Yeah.
something to change this culture.
Okay. Yeah. One other thing. When did you work at the BVM? Do you remember?
BBM, two, 2005 to 2009.
Okay. Yeah, after I
Yeah,
left.
I produced Rookie Edition Premium,
Oh.
and I got Hideki Matsui's autograph.
Oh, wow.
It was a big challenge. He played for Yankees, so everyone didn't believe to get Hideki Matsui's autograph during he plays for Yankees. But he, I try to
Oh, wow.
make it.
No, it's great. I do know that there were a lot of autographs in packs of older players too. Like you would see, either maybe Harimoto-san or Kaneda-san, all the different star players from 50s, and they had autographs and packs with numbered, limited number. And I think those are still popular in Japan too. Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. Those old autograph cards are so popular.
yeah,
Yeah, those cards value are go higher. That's
yeah,
good point.
yeah. So that way people know they're authentic because there's so many, not so, quite many fake autographs either on Macari or Yahoo. So people want to make sure they're authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Do we have any other questions before we say goodnight?
Hey, I'm Rob. So, sorry, I just noticed this now, but it seems like there are a few questions that came up in the chat, and I didn't want to leave them hanging. So, is it cool if we go through those?
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right. So, looks like we have from Richard Ray. Is it easy to get U.S. sports cards in Japan, and is it easy to get Japanese cards in the U.S.? Okay, so maybe I'll go ahead and answer this one. It's definitely not difficult to get US sports cards in Japan. We import from all the major manufacturers, Upper Deck, Panini, Topps, and a lot of the, maybe not as well-known manufacturers as well. Like what? Terra, Leaf, Super Break. I'm sure there's tons that I'm not remembering here, but yes, it's not too difficult, but I think kind of similar to the question from before about how easy is it to find the cards. And we all have smartphones these days. So, I mean, you can just pop in a search and it'll, show you the closest shop to you. The only different thing I would say is that you probably won't be able to find a sports card shop, out in the sticks somewhere, or maybe just out in the maybe further out suburbs. If you want to find sports cards, you basically have to stick to the major metropolises, is my impression. And is it easy to get Japanese cards in the US? I would say it is quite a bit more difficult. I mean, there's always, of course, you can order through the internet, but as far as finding Japanese cards in a regular, mom and pop brick store, that's probably going to be a little more difficult. Although we are seeing a few dealers that are trying to acquire products like BBM or Epoch baseball cards or even soccer cards. It's not a huge amount, so I can't promise that you'll be able to find them like at any city in any city, but they do exist. And then the next question, is BBM related to an actual magazine? BBM 雑誌と関係あるんですか？実在する雑誌。
Oh yeah, BBM is still a published company. 週刊 Baseball, Weekly Baseball is so popular.
それ BBM と関係あります。ベースボールマガジンとか、マガジンって出してる。出してる。
Yeah, Weekly Baseball magazine is popular weekly magazine. And BBM, the company name is Baseball Magazine Sha. So it's a unique name.
So that's a yes. All right. And then we have from Zach Neumeier. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. I noticed Mint doesn't carry any vintage. Is vintage much less popular in Japan? Okay, yeah, we did cover this. And yes, we do have quite a ways to go to popularize vintage in Japan. This is just my speculation, but in order for vintage to become more popular in Japan or anywhere, to be honest, you kind of have to have the card collecting mindset or kind of interest carry over from generation to generation. And in Japan, that's not something that I noticed. It's not a hobby where kids are picking it up from their dads and things like that. Whereas when I was little, I grew up in Maryland, by the way. I would, bring my binder to school and things like that. And the other kids, they would have these cards as well, that some of them were passed down from their dad, or just baseball interest from their parents that kind of translated into that. And also just the kind of ubiquity of baseball card shops in general. That level of kind of, I guess, critical mass doesn't quite exist in Japan yet. And hopefully we can build that going forward. Then the next question here, we got, I get from Paul Krause. Okay, thank you. I get orders from Mint's website shipped over every 6 months or so. Have not seen it. Okay, that's a comment there. But then, are many Japanese baseball cards shipped to the US? Have tariffs affected this? Tariffs. 関税が輸出に影響しているのですかね。アメリカ次第。Yes, the tariffs have had some impact. We don't export a lot, but the amount that we do export over the past year, there's just been more kind of, I guess, red tape to go through, more kind of strategizing with the dealers that purchase from us. Like how can we kind of make this more efficient to kind of, lessen the tax burden, basically. There has been that kind of effect there. Nothing that, is a deal breaker, but it's just another thing that we have to work through. And then another comment here. I tried to buy Yoshinobu Yamamoto card from a seller in Japan. Card was $125, but he was asking $200 for shipping. That was
France.
I don't know. I think something a little bit suspect there. I can't really say for sure what was going on. That seems quite excessive, and I gotta say that cannot be just due to tariffs. Uh, and let's see if we have any other questions here on this. Okay, and then okay, David, your question is here from earlier, right? Thank you for that. This document is oh, okay, and we did this question as well. I think that's about. Do they have sports card shows in Japan? Oh, どうですかね。
Yeah, sports card show. Yeah, we don't have big sports card show right now. Before the COVID-19, we host a trading card show once or twice a year, but it wasn't so big. Attendee was less than 1,000 people. Yeah, it is also our I think we should do it again, but we need some help. Yeah, I think we need organizer because before the COVID-19, we had sports card show, but half of dealer were our stores. Minto Shibuya, Minto Shinjuku, Minto Sapporo. So it doesn't look like good for the customers.
And the other non-Mint stores were also our customers. So
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, so that's kind of another area that we want to work on. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's all the questions that I see. So I hope that covered everything for everybody. Rob, I guess pass it back to you.
That's wonderful. Before we thank you and say goodnight, I have a very quick announcement for the Asian Baseball Committee. Next month's Zoom will be held on February 18th at 8 o'clock, and our guest will be Bill Plunkett, who wrote a biography of Shohei Ohtani. So he's going to talk about the book, and we're going to talk about Shohei and the World Baseball Classic, which will start a few weeks after that, and what Shohei has done to the baseball card market and Japanese baseball and the baseball in general around the world. So that should be a fun talk. So for tonight, thank you so much, Tatsuo. Thank you so much, Chen. It's been wonderful. Great always to see you too. And thank you for sharing your expertise with us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Good
Thanks,
night.
Rob.
Good night.
Thanks, Al, Chen. Thanks, everybody.